Rick Wiles is a Christian fundamentalist radio host, and oh boy, does he have a segment for us here. So he's going to talk about the new push for trans bathroom rights, and he's going to absolutely lose his mind.
To talk about this stunning, amazing, shocking directive from the Obama regime command center at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, formerly known as the White House, the People's White House. It's now the command center. It's now the command center of the Obama homosexual revolution that is taking over the United States of America. I'm going to tell you where I think we're going. Civil war. I believe this is the opening shot from Obama for civil war. You may have to get beaten in the streets with batons. You may have to get tasered by the goon squad. You may be hosed down with fire hoses if you go into the streets and say, we oppose this tyranny. Yes, people are going to get hurt, but we're moving quickly to the place where it's going to be a confrontation with this wickedness. Just when do you get off your fat rear end and do something? I'm so sick and tired of these cowards in the churches. Lazy, worthless cowards. They're coming for your children. They're coming right into your schools to pervert your children. And you can't get up off your rear end to do something? We have 1 million people listening to this program right now. And 2% of them donate to this program. What the heck are the rest of you people doing? You sitting there on a sofa with a bowl of popcorn, watching the end times, watching the beast system rise up, watch the appearance of the Antichrist. You're sitting there on your sofa eating popcorn. Wow, there's the end times. Why don't you get off the sofa and get into the ring with me and do something? What's happening is beyond my comprehension. We're living in a fun house, in a house of horrors. The president, the fake president, he's a fake president. He's not a legitimate American president. He's a fake. And he's been allowed to do these wicked things for 8 years. And now he's going for it. He's got the pedal to the metal. He's coming into the schools to rape your children. Let's be honest about it. Satan wants to rape your children.
Yeah. Thorazine, Seroquel, whatever other antipsychotic drugs are out there, that's what he needs. This guy is out of his mind. Satan wants to rape your children. And he even was talking about Obama wants to rape your kids. You only hope that there are no people listening to this that are actually stupid enough to believe the stuff he's saying. Okay, you can only hope that. Maybe that's too much to hope for, but we're hoping it. And also, oh God, This says a lot about the way I think, but one of the things that stuck out the most there was when he said, we have 1 million people listening to this program right now. By the way, donate, please. What are the rest of you doing? Only 2% donate. Okay, no, you don't have 1 million people listening to the program. I would bet anything. I bet my life savings he doesn't have 1 million people listening. But it's hilarious how even in the midst of his apocalyptic end times rant, he's like, money, money, money. Okay, I need money. Come on, guys. Help me out. Help me out here. He's putting on quite a show for it. Okay, I don't even know where to start with this. He says, formerly known as the White House. This is the command center of the Obama homo revolution. The Obama homosexual revolution. What does that mean? Does he call Biden? Biden. All right, buddy, we got an orgy at 2:30. You coming? Bring the kids. That's what we do. Is that what goes on in this guy's head? But how can you possibly be that disconnected from reality? And then he goes on to, there's going to be a civil war. There's going to be a civil war, people. There's going to be a civil war. A civil war over what? The whole segment is based on trans bathroom rights. So he's looking at what's happening in North Carolina. Apparently some of this is happening in Texas now too, where the federal government said to many conservative states, hey, look, if you want to do these brazenly discriminatory laws against trans people and telling them they can't go into the bathroom, well, okay, we're just going to withhold federal funding from you for a variety of different things. And then North Carolina, I know, sued the federal government. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to sue you. And then the federal government was like, bitch, step aside. We're going to countersue you. And they countersued them and they said, look, the Civil Rights Act, there's protections in the Civil Rights Act for sex, for gender. So for you to discriminate and say, okay, somebody who is a trans woman cannot go into the woman's bathroom, well, you can't do that. Sorry. So think about it, man. They want to force a trans woman to go into the men's bathroom. And they want to force a trans man to go into the woman's bathroom. Wouldn't that be the thing that you should fear more? Like, why wouldn't that be the weird scenario? But no, in their minds, like, they'd rather have that than have a trans woman in the woman's bathroom. And look, what's their reasoning? They go, molestation and harassment and sexual deviancy and crimes are going to happen. Except how much evidence is there that happens? Zero. None. It turns out that trans people exist. There's somebody who's born biologically male and their brain's female, they become female, and then when they go to the bathroom, they just go to the bathroom. They're not going in there, I'm going to go after your kids. In fact, the only time that anything even close to that happened is when these jackasses decided we're going to protest this, so they literally were sending men into women's bathrooms. Talk about breaking the irony meter. It's the most ironic protest of all time. We're so concerned about harassment in the bathroom that we're going to send these dudes to harass people in the bathroom. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? They have so many sexual issues, they just can't get over that, like, trans people exist. Like, yeah, okay, somebody was born as a man, they have a female's brain, they become a woman, and they want to go to the woman's bathroom. Who cares? We can't allow that because pee-pee parts and stuff and things and makes us uncomfortable and it's really hot / I didn't mean to say that. Did I say that out loud? And this is so bad that we got to send men in there to harass women as we say that we care about preventing harassment. Why are you all so worked up? And remember, he just said he thinks there's going to be civil war over this. Civil war. Civil war over letting people go into the bathroom of their choice. Civil war. Who believes that? The tyranny of the Obama administration. Look at what they're doing. Did these guys have anything to say when there was actually an argument that this is kind of tyrannical? For example, the NSA spying on everything everybody does ever and collecting it in a giant database. No criticism of Obama there. None whatsoever. Drone strikes. We learned from the drone papers, the internal memos in the government. 90% of the time, we kill the wrong people with drones. That seems like a pretty big problem. They haven't even... Did you know we just sent 250 troops to Yemen? Didn't declare war, nothing. Same with Syria. We don't even have an official declaration of war in Syria. We've been there for over a year. These guys say, he's violating the Constitution! Tyranny! Never. When it comes to killing random Muslims or, spying on everybody and their grandma... But you allow trans people to go to the bathroom. Oh, man. Civil war.